So here you go. Here is what remains of the Imperial Yeomanry Hotel in Deelfontein. So it looks like we're going to cross over the railway line over here. Oh, there's a train, or is that a car? Oh, definitely lights. Definitely on the lines. Check on the track. Check on the track, there's an inspection thing. Like a normal truck driving on rails.
Yeah, it's got like two sets, got normal road wheels and then railway wheels.
Wonder what gear that is. Oh, how cool is that? So it uses the rear wheels for drive and so GPS, I mean, I know we can go this way, or it reckons down the track. I reckon let's go this way. Yeah. So this is, I think it was Barrington Station. And then we can rejoin the track. We can rejoin it by, there's a guest house, something of the Karoo, jewels of the Karoo. So we can rejoin the track over there again. But yeah, let's go a little bit inland for now. Yeah, there's got a little clip springer. Don't somehow think this road gets used a lot. It's turned into pretty much a two-track road. And you can see when it rains, it turns into absolute sludge or mud. And there's nothing nice about the slippery Karoo shale. I promise you, it's like snot. Huge big holes, those are anteaters. Anteaters digging up ants in the middle of the road. For it not to get pelted with stones. Môre, môre? Ja, kan ek klaar nie. Lekker reën hier so gehad.
Ja, dit so hier so 10 mal hier gehad.
Ja?
Baie streepvras.
Ja, maar dit is eintlik ongelooflik. Nog steeds daai kant by Matroosberge sneeu en hier staan nog water. Vir die tyd van die jaar is dit snaaks.
Ja, nee, maar dit kan maar nou reën hoor. Dit kan maar reën. Waar kom julle vandaan?
Ek sou aan Durban wil huis van Stellenbosch. Ons gaan daar Deelfontein se kant toe.
Waar gaan julle Deelfontein?
Ja. Ja, must see one of those places.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja, dis iets om te sien, ja.
Ja, as jy in hierdie kant van die wêreld is, hoekom nie? Ag, miskien gaan ons Oranje toe. En dan gaan ons moet Vrydag daar by Smithfield wees. Ons het 'n vergadering of 'n bywoning daar. So ja, ons ploeter maar rond. Hoe se mense sê geen haas in Afrika.
Lekker enjoy dit.
Ek sal so maak. Lekker dag vir u.
Okay,
sterkte. Another car just passed us. I see there's another one coming. And I think this road should take us all the way to Merriman. Now there's another car. See, that track over there would have been, if we followed the railway line, that would have been the track that we followed. Which we didn't. That's a railway's, what do you want to call it? The railway's car. So they clearly do check the track and they do clearly use it, which is awesome. This little section, we've actually seen quite a few cars now this morning. It's actually quite a busy road farmer-wise as Karoo roads go. And there's another car. More people, that one looked like electrical, like a Eskom car. Probably also, that one's a farmer, definitely. Okay, so here we're going to cross over the rail line again. Nothing coming, nothing coming. Oh. Pillars on that bridge. So this is Merriman. Burnt down station building. Hello, Khaled. Always happy to see other people. That's quite a busy piece of road. I was like, jeez. Anyway, we're going to continue down here according to the GPS. I'm going to follow basically so it might turn into a normal little track. But if the buck is riding on the track next to the road, it should be fine. So let's see. No, going to next stop is Deelfontein. It's not that far if you look at the map. I reckon. Hey? That scale. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't look that far at all. So yeah, I'll try not to lead us up the garden path this time. Bye! Building. Kinda sad to see it like that. This road's probably going to turn into either a nice road or a track at some point. But this should take us all the way to Deelfontein. Yeah, the last time I had shortcuts before our tire valve episode. Yeah, which was kind of depressing. Okay, so you're definitely on the right track because here's the next lot of blockhouses. So this one's in a lot worse condition than the last one. But it is beautiful. Don't want to scare him, get himself hurt. Shame, stuck between the rower lines. And just like that, he's gone. There you go, Blockhouse, Jewels of the Karoo, Deelfontein, that's where we're going. Last stretch, I think Deelfontein is down there by those mountains straight ahead. So I need to assume that this up here will be Deelfontein, because here's the graveyards. And we're going to go have a look at this graveyard. Well, I want to have a look here. So ladies and gents, this is the graveyards. Graveyards at Deelfontein, and a lot of these people, I mean, there was actually a very successful hospital where they treated something like 6,000 people, and not many of those people died, and I think the biggest amount that died was of dysentery. But what a stark place. And to think that 100 years ago, or 125 years ago, people out here, far away from home, fighting a war, fight for the empire. For king and empire. So these graves, 23rd of the 1st, 1901. Peter Jeffries, Sergeant Pexton. Private Fletcher. Bridges, 2nd Royal Kent Battalion. Imperial Yeomanry. So you see the I.Y., that would be the Imperial Yeomanry. 1st Suffolk Battalion. Lieutenant Colonel Al Salmon died from his wounds received in action 1902. Somebody took the headstone or something. Would have been a cross. Many of Lieutenant Chancellor and youngest son of John Evans and Jenny McLaren of the local Yorkshire died on the 12th, 1902, only 35 years of age. Lieutenant Douglas Marriott, 50th Hunt Squadron, Imperial Yeomanry, died of Imperial. What Enteric is. 30th of March 1901. So the interesting thing about this is that there were actually a couple of graves here that they actually took many years later, I think just after World War II or World War I, somewhere around there, and they actually moved it to Maitland Cemetery.
Shit.
Yeah, so well, that was actually what I was thinking when I read that. I'm like, you know, I'd rather be in this cemetery than in Maitland Cemetery, because the sad thing...
You've probably got Bergie shitting on your grave.
Exactly. I mean, these are in brilliant condition. So wherever you see...
So those ones there are all from 1900.
Yeah?
So they've been there for 124 years.
Yeah, here's a mixture. I've seen 1900, 1902.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd rather have my remains here interred. But yeah, if you check here, oh, there we go. I was curious what it was now. So yeah, it says died of enteric fever.
Yeah.
Died of pneumonia. Oh yeah, is that what dysentery is?
Enteric fever is dysentery.
Oh jeez. 27 years of age, died of enteric fever.
There's one there, fucking 18 years old.
Shit, that's sad, eh?
Fuck.
In the execution
I'm
of
glad I missed the fucking border truck.
sacred to the memory of the officers and non-commissioned officers and men of the Imperial Yeomanry Hospital who died in execution of the duties at Deelfontein. I'm guessing at MDCC must be 1900. Yeah, that.
Age 45 years. He obviously wasn't much of a. Wasn't a very good soldier.
Yeah, I can see. Surgeon Dresser, Charles B. Sell, Surgeon Dresser, died in enteric fever. So you come, double pleuropneumonia. Jeez, dude. Jack Spooner. Let's actually go have a look who the persons that were moved. But I mean, these are beautiful graves. Certainly New South Wales.
I think it was on Wikipedia, and they're saying the British actually look after the graves, actually know about this. But
they do. The guy that actually looks after a lot of the stuff, he actually, I read it somewhere, he stays in the R. He comes and cleans up and looks after. I don't think it's like an official thing, but I mean, giving the man a belt for looking after it. Thomas Alfred Perry Marsh, Major, Royal Army Medical Corps. Jeez, of Gloucester.
Contract while in command of the armament hospital. The dysentery did more than the fucking
I'm gonna say dysentery did more damage than the Boer forces. Died of enteric fever. I wonder if. Shit. Of the what? Siege. This stone is erected by his brother's officers of the 15th Siege Train Company, Western Division. Royal Canadian, I'm guessing RCA must be Royal Canadian Artillery. Or Royal Canadian Army. Because the Canadians did fight here. And they were, yeah. I mean, the Irish fought for the Boers. And the Hungarians that came and fought with the Boers. And then you had... obviously anybody who was Commonwealth came and fought with the British. Did you see there was another graveyard further back, and there was a massive, like next to the road there was a gravestone too. 1st Battalion Gordon Highlanders, must be Scottish, 1900. Wonder why they laid out the graves in such a way, because it looks like over there it looks like graves or something too. Makes you wonder. Oops, I feel like I'm losing my stuff.
hanging down the back.
It makes you wonder why they actually yeah, exactly. What does this say? For King and Country Regiment?
Regiment unknown.
Jeez. So these are unknown or unmarked graves, buried at Deelfontein. No dates, no nothing. And look at this one. The next one doesn't even have anything. Oh, DR Button.
It's like unknown everything.
Unknown everything. That's sad, eh?
Yeah.
You come out of like Europe or wherever, and then you get buried in the middle of nowhere and nobody knows where you are. Langoliers, what Lancers of the Langoliers, thinking Stephen King here.
16 Lancers.
This is interesting, one next to the other. Harrison, oh look, brothers. That's sad, 39 years old. Died 1902.
So this place must have actually been there for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, the first Boer War was
1890. That's right. That was yeah. First. Yeah, first Freedom War. We were ant eaters eating holes under fences.
Oh, you didn't see them, but I've seen 2 cliff springers this morning.
So we chased them away.
Yeah, sorry, man. I wonder what DEDVR stands for. Simpson. Also another Imperial Yeomanry. This one maybe RE, Royal Corps of Engineers, maybe? What I actually do find sad, like this grave coming up here, you'd have a, what do you call it, a cross. So what happened to all the pieces and the cross? I find that sad.
Yeah, if you vandalise graves, there must be a special hole for it.
Oh, well, I suppose then, you know, the graves that they moved to, what do you call it, Maitland Cemetery, Battalion and Highlanders, jeez. And the reason why I built it, yeah, so that they wouldn't be on the front line and get killed. And what do? You come here and you die of, like you say, now dysentery. Insane.
So there you can see it clearly, and this would have been the field hospital over here, and this probably goes back to all those times then. I mean, the field hospital obviously was not next to the station. You would have had a gap in the way. And there you go and see Deelfontein. And this would have been the newer station building. Looks like old bathhouses or something. Looks like it's been dismembered brick for brick. I mean, it's history that should be preserved. (1901).
Foster's house busy rattling away. And that is the hotel over here. Isn't that beautiful? Very sad to look at something as pretty as this and in the state that it is. It's kind of, if you own this piece of land, why would you do it?
You can see that fucking kept sheep in it.
Yeah, it's got cow dung smell or sheep smell or obviously time hasn't been kind to it either. I mean, and on the other side, all of these like bricks, on the other side you look and it's like somebody's busy piling them up, and oh look, it's, now we know what it is. Rock Hyrax, aka Dassies. So I'm guessing this would have been like a kitchen or something.
I think those are the rooms.
You reckon? Because that looks like a very nice bathroom.
Yeah, I think that's the bathroom at the back. As you can see, these are all, you can see where the walls used to be. So I think these were the rooms. And I'm assuming this is a bathroom. And here's a water tank.
All the plumbing done with lead. With the Dassie
Dassie, yeah. I've gone to the front now.
station. Oh, there little guy goes. Epic. Yeah, you could be right, eh? Now you can step over there.
Yeah.
It must be hard to make aluminium back then. Because look at how much trees and shit was here. But it actually makes you wonder, why would you put a hotel here? Is that why you did it? I mean, because it's a beautiful building. We'd have to stop here. I mean, fly go away, man. Nice sandstone. Wonder where the sandstone comes from, because there's no sandstone. Maybe a kid's play park on the tree. I think. Oh, here's another like entrance or something. I wonder if that couldn't have been in the whole hotel. Because I mean, this looks like more of an entrance than that. I mean, that shit. This must have been quite a pretty tree, but it's quite pretty.
Well, they built the foundations, put the
This is like that. No, that in the original house from whenever. Yeah, it's actually sad, eh? You have all these places, and then you had railway, and you had life and livestock that went by rail. Now they all fall into this, or this state of disrepair, purely because, oh, we'll use the Land Cruiser. Exactly. We'll use the Land Cruiser with the trailer because, oh, there goes a buck or something on the other side there. Oh well, I guess I can say that's bucket list item checked off. Not as impressive as, what do you call it? The other one I took Chris to. That was, that I've been wanting to go to that since I was like, first seen it. Super interesting. I'm glad that Michael also seems that he went to go have a look and read up about this place. It's very interesting. You know, he was saying about Coleman's Kop and X-rays, and here it was the first place used in battle.